Look, if you think a website alone is going to sell your art, I hate to break it to you, but it won't. I've had my own art website for years, and I can tell you firsthand, it doesn't magically bring in sales, but there are things that do. And today I'm breaking them all down so you can actually start making money from your art. I see so many artists get frustrated because they launch a website, set up a shop, and then crickets. No sales, no traffic. And it's not because your art isn't good enough. It's because websites don't work the way we think they do. So in this video, I'm going to share what actually sells art, what's working for me, and how you can use your website the right way instead of just letting it sit there. Here's the thing, your website is just a static page on the internet. It's like a storefront in the middle of nowhere. People aren't just gonna happen upon it. Most of the time, the only people visiting your site are the ones you send there. And even if you're getting traffic, most people browse, maybe admire your work, and then leave. Websites don't sell art. People sell art. Your connection with your audience sells art. Your marketing, your storytelling, your engagement, that's what actually makes sales happen. So how are the artists who are successful at making sales on their website doing it? How are they making consistent sales? First off, they're emailing their collectors regularly. I know email sounds boring, but here's why it works. It's direct. Unlike social media, where algorithms decide who sees your posts, your emails actually land in people's inboxes. And the people who've signed up for your email list, well, they're already interested in your art. They're way more likely to buy than some random person scrolling on Instagram. If you don't have an email list yet, I'd highly suggest starting one. Next is social media strategy. It isn't about just randomly posting and hoping it'll get you sales. It's about building relationships. Successful artists making sales aren't just posting their art and saying link in bio to purchase. They're telling stories. They're engaging in the comments. They're showing behind the scenes. Likewise, instead of in a post saying something like, here's a new painting, and simply telling them where to buy it on your website, it's better to try sharing what inspired it or how you created it, or even a collector's reaction after they bought a piece. People don't just buy art, they buy the meaning behind it. Again, I'm saying this twice because it's super important. People don't just buy art, they buy the meaning behind it. Another thing, most artists don't do this, but if you reach out to people personally, you will sell more art. I'm not talking about spammy cold DMs, I mean following up with people who've shown interest. If someone commented something like, I love this piece on your post, make sure to DM them and get a conversation going. Ask if they're looking for something for their space. It's not pushy, it's just starting a conversation. And the key is to not be too salesy, just be friendly. You could even offer them a discount code, which customers love. I mean, who doesn't like to save a few bucks, right? Now this next tactic is simple but powerful, and it's all about scarcity. When something feels scarce, people take action. That's why things like limited releases of one-of-a-kind originals, 24-hour flash sales with limited inventory, or posting that you only have 5 left in a collection works so well. People feel like they can buy anytime, they'll put it off. But if they feel like they'll miss out, they buy now. Scarcity gets them off the fence. So all that said, does this mean you don't need a website and that you should just sell with social media and a newsletter? No, you definitely still need a website. It's just not your salesperson, it's your trust builder. But here's how to actually use your website so it helps you make sales. First, make your about page personal. Collectors love knowing the artist behind the work. I like to integrate videos into my about page to really help customers get to know me. In my opinion, a video is a much better way to connect with people than the written word. You can see here I have a video showing how I photograph animals before I paint them. I like to show my process so people understand that there's a lot more that goes into my work than just making each painting. Plus, I want people to know just how much I love animals because they are the foundation of my entire business and why I create the art that I do. Next Next, have a clear call to action. Don't just make your website a portfolio, make it a shop that people can purchase from, with prices clearly displayed. Tell people exactly how to buy with buy now, or add to cart buttons prominently displayed, and make checkout easy. Accept all types of credit cards and PayPal. If buying takes too many steps, people give up. That's why you need to eliminate anything that causes friction in the buying process. Also, don't forget to get those website visitors who are just browsing to subscribe to your email newsletter. I like to give a 10% off discount code toward their first purchase when they sign up, and I make sure that my subscription form is on every page of my website so that all visitors will see it. Getting people to subscribe to your newsletter is so very important because that's how you can contact them later to close the sale. Usually that initial visit to your website is not going to lead to a purchase, but the interaction that you have with them later on over the next month or two, or maybe even longer, will be what leads to a sale. And this is where perfecting your email newsletter strategy is so crucial. Now, you might be wondering how to use your email newsletter to sell art more effectively. Well, I have a video for just that, and you can watch it here. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.